Hey, what up, anime fans? I'm back in the video with a premiere review this time. I call this on December 2nd, 2025. This video is set to go out on March 20th. Oh, that's my hand on camera. I said this goes out on March 20th. And since it's December, I can do a 3-month, I can set it for 3 months. So it should be okay. I don't know how limited it is. I don't think we could go to our entire end of the year. I don't think we could do a year. So, if you know how many months the limit is for YouTube's premiere set date, let me know in the comments. Oh wait, this will go on March. You get what I mean. But I mentioned this in a recent video. I'm gonna get back to Gacha after this video. Plan to, but I may start because I'm lazy. Anyway, today, tonight, I'm reviewing Assassination Classroom, Season 1. I got the Blu-ray here, as you see. Very cool. Before we discuss that, what is Assassination Classroom, those who don't know? Assassination Classroom is a magazine read by Yusei Matsui, published a weekly Shonen Jump in 2012. 2 years before Naruto ended in Shonen Jump. I know because I checked. Since they had a Naruto reference in an episode. And it just cut in the anime. Yeah. As I've been showing you, I got the first volume. And the cover is very unique. Because again, those who don't know the series will understand the reason behind these covers. I mean, the cover is simple, but if you're in the series, you understand why. I already showed you my Blu-ray. I got both seasons on Blu-ray. Let's show you them. So here's season 1 as I showed. Here's the back. Same as the manga. Only cover. No faces here for the character. Here's season 2. Same back cover, but I find different. And this. This is a confirmation movie. So when I watch it, it's going to be stuff I've already seen condensed down. It's supposed to recount the entire series, so it's condensing it down a bit. But, little detail, the anime did not adapt the entire manga. Hence the recently upcoming movie. It's technically a confirmation film, but it's adapted in chapters that were not adapted into the anime. The anime ran from 2013 to 2016. Across 2 seasons. Season 1 having a total of 22 episodes. Season 2 having 24. Right on. 25 actually. My bad. So yeah, season 2 is going to be a bit longer. So now I know I can binge an entire over 20 episode season in a day. Right, sorry about that. Anyway. My first exposure to the series, I never actually read the manga. Even though I got the copy right here. I do plan to cover it at some point. But once I do this video, maybe at some point around January or February, will the film's Japanese release. Because it's unknown about Western release once it releases in Japanese theatres. It's unknown it's going to be distributed to the West. But if it does, I'll definitely be wanting to see it. Since there's no point in me catching up on the series. look at these Blu-rays are more of a post-2019 release. See, in 2019, the BBFC, the British Board of Film Classification, changed their logo slightly. Be less detailed, just be a simple colour with the number. So, yeah, it's a pretty interesting though. Anyway, if you want to pick up a copy, you can find the free Blu-rays online. I even know found a specific DVD I made to this show series based on Death Note. Yeah, I got Death Note, Death Note on Blu-ray. The complete series on Blu-ray. It should be in, I think. Did I? Or did I lose it? That'd be such a disappointment if I lost it. Oh god. I have to check once I'm done. If I don't have it, then I'm just going to have to buy the freaking Blu-ray. But luckily, you can watch on Netflix and Crunchyroll, even on Amazon Prime. Yeah, so it's right on Crunchyroll. As per Amazon, Netflix has the awful 2017 live-action movie, which I also do plan to cover at some point. Wasn't more familiar with the manga as well as the anime. So they had the second half of the anime really condensed a lot of story from the second half of the manga. When it comes to me reading the manga, I'll be going to split into parts. Part 1 will be Light's Battle against L. Second part will be the El Cesar storyline. And the movie's smart enough to do parts 2. You know what I mean? That's what I plan to do. You can also watch the live-action TV drama of Death Note on Amazon Prime. I mean, the UK, you can actually get the two movies from the 2000s and the spin-off sequel focused on L on DVD and on DVD in the UK. Yeah, I literally surprised to find out. I was able to get images earlier to re-download, so I'll be on my phone when I'm ready to do it soon. And just have it on my phone. I just on Google search, and I just discovered it. I discovered the DVD. So I just looked on Amazon and found all 3 DVDs, cheap prices. I bought the first one. Should be coming around the 8th. It comes between the 8th and another week. I don't know when. The 8th's on a Monday, so should be fine by then. At the time of recording, Jump Faster is only 3 weeks away, I think. Or was it 2 weeks? Oh, I gotta start getting the character properly. So, and well, I don't know what my final video in 2025 is gonna be, but we'll see once we get to the 31st. So anyway, let's review Assassination Classroom by Yusei Matsui. So the story opens up, interesting enough, at a school. Let's see what your kids as we meet a protagonist who is pretty feminine and with their hair tied up. But let me get this clear, it's a boy. He's a boy. His name is Nagisa Shiota. Shiroko. It seems like a typical roll call, even though the school building is not really that sanitary. In terms of the teacher, the center a weird bloody roll thing with a creepy smell, hence the covers. Hence why the DVDs and blue ends why they reflect this. And Nagisa starts to do as a 10. Huh? Oh, glass one. And they pull out freaking guns. He's teaching them while they're shooting him while he's giving red roll call for register. And the sound's going, We go back after the first opening, which is a good opening. I don't know about season 2's openings, but why are they dancing? Why are they dancing in the season 1 and 2 in the season 1 openings? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just curious. Like, they even update the first opening around about the time towards the end of the first half. Yeah, we discovered that. I'll talk more about it later. So, anyway, after that, there's also time when the moon just suddenly blew up into a crescent, kind of crescent moon. Well, a government agent, I think he is, named Tadaomi Karasuma. I think I said that right, Karasuma. Is it cool? I think that's supposed to be an A. Karasuma. 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 Karasuma Sensei. That's it. Should be good to say it. Well, that mysterious love bin saying he's the one who blew up the yeah. It's a lot funny. He has the addition that he won't blow up the if he did, he plans to blow up the earth unless these kids can assassinate him while he's also being a teacher. Why? Well, we get that much later on in the series towards the end. Joe, I don't have to do my review on season 2 tomorrow. I'm recording. I can do it any other time in the week since again the movie comes out in March. So I got 2 more months to prepare before that month. So I got 3 months. So I got plenty of time, but I don't want to put this off. Get it done while I can. Just get it done when you can. That's about. You want to do it when the timeline gets over. I do must start doing that from now on. Okay, sorry, I just started. So, yeah, we also learned that class. We don't find out until a little bit later, but Class E, no, Class 3 of Class E, known as the N class, are basically social outcasts in a way because they're not academically cheap because of their grades. Those who want good grades are sent there because they go to a prestigious school that's built on reputation. Other students are Kaide Kayano, Tomihito Sugino, Yuma Isogai, Kaida Okajima, Hinata Okano, Manami Okudo, Mei Kataoka, Yukiko Kanazaki, Masayoshi Kimura, Hina Kurahashi, Sosuke Sugiya, Koto Takebayashi, Yonosuke Chiba, Ryoma Terasaka, Ryo Nakamura, Kiyara Hazama, Rinka Hayami, Sumire Hara, Yuzuki Fuwa, Hiroto Maihara, Gogi Mimura, Taihei Yoshida. Those are all the classmates, but they don't do that. Most of them don't do that much. As our protagonist is Nagisa, Anyway, Nagisa. So, yeah. Nagisa's pretty observant too. He writes down all the weaknesses. Of course, since the guy's weakness. Oh, he mentions he's not an alien. He was actually born on Earth. And, well, it's pretty obvious, but he's a genetic experiment. Now, there's an episode 0 where where Kawas, where, where Kawasuma meets the guy. Of course, that turns out not be canon because it's on his head. It's funny. They basically job is to assassinate him. Well, yeah, using two. So basically, you have to train and try and kill him every day for the next year. We learn a little about Kurosen guy's weakness. I keep saying his name before I was video. So. Alright. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh. That's it. Deusaka and his Kunis only use Nagisa as bait to kill him. Actually, a suicide bomber. But luckily, the guy has his ability where he shreds once a month. We don't know. So I joke that he's gross sometimes. He's a little bit pervy. So yeah, obviously he's mad. He scolds them, including Nagisa, because, well, Nagisa didn't think about it anymore. Brucey's actually a really good teacher. Makes him quite most endearing character. That's when his classmate Gaide, who's actually talks to him a lot, so a friend, gives the guy his name. He's a sensei, which means teacher, and he cannot be killed. In Japanese, that means Goro Senai. Here's the name, Koro Sensei, a play on the words. So that's his new name, the Koro Sensei. Now, we get character focused episodes throughout the series. Specific portions, so I'm going to briefly go over them. First up, we have another student named Kama Akabane, who actually was in the same class in Nagisa for the past 2 years, and is a friend. Looks creepy and scary. But the first half of the episode, he reveals that he's pretty skilled, keeping close on his toes. Oh, tentacles. You know what I mean? But the second half, Koro Sensei seemed right for him. I mean, the reason he's like this, he doesn't trust any teachers. The teacher he did trust said he had his back. But the moment trouble happened, that combat didn't even start, he is blamed. See, the teacher trusted him and stuff. Not even wanting to listen to what he has to say, just because that guy was an honor student. So that's why Kama doesn't trust teachers. But Ghost doesn't prove he can't be trusted. Also, Nigel has another friend. What's his name again? Katoka? I think it's Sugino. No. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Sugino. Who's the baseball player? They're good episodes, don't get me wrong. I just like discussing them because this is a review. And I want to talk about some specific, just want to click on the story. But I'm telling you, it is a good series. Go give it a watch. It's on Crunchyroll, or read the manga on the Shonen Jump app, or buy a physical copy. Buy a physical copy, or purchase the anime on Blu-ray, like I did. I actually already experienced watching the anime years ago, when it was on YouTube. I don't think the quality was very good, but I enjoyed it. I didn't see the entirety of season 2, sadly. I got towards the end of the series, I think around episode 24. So, before the finale, I think. It's been years, so I don't remember that much. Yeah. Some of the episodes are character focus episodes. We even get an episode about the Kyoto trip, which actually was a chapter that were adapted already. We don't know. Prior to the anime adaptation in 2015, just years after the manga began publication in 2012, in 2013, at Jump Fest in 2013, we got a pilot in a way. It's basically a special event, OVA. As usually just packaging with volumes. The same will happen with One Piece and Hunter x Hunter, which I already covered on this channel. Got playlists for. They weren't really pilots for the animes. And they kind of are seen as pilots, even though not exactly. More OVA adaptations, just a bundle reasonable volume. And probably with enough, because OVAs were getting really common around the 80s and 90s. So that's why full anime adaptations were scarce sometimes. Also, but on my manga channel, I recently did a review on the first part of Fist of the North Star, which is good. I loved it. I'm going to like to continue reading, because I'm going to make sure to get through the entire manga while watching the entire anime. And once I complete the anime, I'll also watch the movies. I'm going to play Lost Paradise. Go through everything content that is related to the series, to Fist of the North Star. So, another episode introduces another member of the faculty, Irina Jelovich. Or Jelovich. Okay, it's supposed to be German. Yeah, I know what the name sounds like. It sounds like jealous bitch. No, she's literally a student because she's just only here to kill Koro Sensei. Sorry. I'm not saying Koro by accident. Well, she ends up agreeing, and well, and as soon as they can nickname her Professor Bitch. Yeah. And they actually have a text screen to say what a bitch is. I don't know what's, it's not in the manga because, well, it probably is. I just don't have it. Because, again, all I was in Volume 2. I got all of Volume 1. I really want to collect more manga. Even my mum could buy me some more manga from Christmas and stuff, but I have no room. Look there. I can't help myself buy those, but I barely have any room. Those manga boxes come in handy. That's why I should buy complete series boxes. Only ask for one of those tubs. Yeah. Actually could ask for one of these tubs to put the manga in. Ow. Ugh. What happens? Anyway. But I'm not going to call her by her name. I'm not going to call her Professor Bitch. I'm just going to call her Arena. But I see what Matsui did there. Jelovich. It's clever. I hear Japanese people say bitch. It's quite funny. Again, they say it, but Japanese people are unaware it's a swear. The Japanese are unaware it's basically a swear word. Oh, you son of a bitch. Something like that. As you know. I mean, South Park there's a whole song in South Park where Calvin's mother is a bitch. I guess Matsui did not know that bitch was a swear. So, I don't know. Later on in the season, there's actually a reference to Matsui's previous manga. He had a manga that successful debut. But not many people know about it. The manga was only released in Japan. And so was the anime. So I'm guessing it came out in the 2000s. Anime was starting to kick off in the West at the time. The manga, so since it was still a relatively new market in a way for more anime, they, I guess, not choosing some series to put over the most popular ones. And Matsui's first manga wasn't as popular. It's probably known in Japan, but it's not really that well known here. But I will check out the anime someday. I read the manga in a different way. But after Assassination Classroom, I plan to watch Lucius Samurai. And again, I may put off that until Jump Festa, when we get official release date. It comes out sometime in 2026. But I'll just be able to say it sometime in February, actually. Just in case it is announced for a January release. And I don't have time to change it. I decided later in January might be 6. The series is great episodes. Nagisa, Nagisa Agnes. Hello. Hello, friend on that. Oh, yeah. Right, you cheeky bugger. See him. He's a little bugger sometimes. He hates being picked up. And I pick him up. Not for any selfish reasons. It's because he is a stubborn little shit. When we try to go downstairs, we force to pick him up. To get him down. That's just who he is. A stubborn little bugger. And that's when I was able to pick up my own cat. And he liked it. But, oh well. Anyway. Even I guess an episode about her teacher. Also. Actually. I had a manga right. Sugino. Yeah, I was right. Tomohito Sugino. There's 2 episodes on him. First time was actually episode 2, which that's chapter 2. The first half. And his baseball skills. Next episode was just an episode against an old rank. Oh, there's a later episode focused on Terasaka. As well, he's not really that bad of a guy. Again, not going to go much detail. And I told some important episodes. One important episode. We had 2 important episodes where they both introduced new assassins. One is an AI named Ritsu. Well, that's what they call her. She's called a distant, typical program AI, but that's called Sissy. She reprogrammed. But they try to reprogram her back. But she rebels. And next up, doesn't really part of the class in season 1 for now. But for probably in season 2, we have Itona Horibe. It was where we get the review of Koro Sensei being genetic experiment. Of course, it was pretty obvious from the start. The kids acknowledged that. Itona is also a genetic experiment with certain technical abilities, except he still looks human. I guess he's... So, yeah, I guess that mask guy he's with is from doing those experiments. Koro Sensei. Those are some specific episodes. I didn't go to all of them because there was even an episode where he had to compete against A-class who was the principal's son. I mean, the principal may seem harsh, but his way of doing things is really interesting. He's not direct, but he's really smart and helping them learn. I respect the character. He's one of my favorite adult 40-figure characters in the series. Because all the other 40-figure teachers are assholes in the school. Treat the kids like they're useless just because they didn't get good grades. So I respect the principal. The world does not know about Koro Sensei, and his son is trying to figure out the secret to his dad's hiding so he can control him. So there's a whole thing. I don't know much about that, sorry. Prior to that, though, the other episode focused on our colleague, Garasuma's colleague, Takaoka. He seemed like a kind, fatherly type person, but Garasuma ends up discovering that he's not as nice as he seems. When he does his technique is way too brutal, especially with kids. Want to put them in harm's way. Yes, they're assassins, but they're just killing a man. They're killing an alien in school. So, they don't use firearms. They're using a specific weapon, this specific bullets, knives. They can only harm Koro Sensei. So, you're not in proper danger. But Takaoka is definitely dangerous. And well, thanks to thinking from Takaoka from Karasuya, picking Nagisa this little game that guy picked. Excuse me, I need to see the fucking TV. He always does that. He's always jumps right in front of my television. Alright, sorry about that. Single bugger. Alright, I also actually realised I do actually have 3 volumes. I'm stupid. And seriously, this translation is saying Vitch. Miss Vitch. I don't know if it's a part I get the Japanese version well, because the anime is saying bitch. It's only saying bitch once in the manga, just say Miss Bitch. And it was Jellovich. Or Yellovich, or whatever it's pronounced. You get me? Anyway. So yes. Back to Nagisa. Takao. This is name, Akio Takao. As a run dog with tail between his legs. I don't know, Kim. Saying this is not over. Another thing happens on the Assassination Island story, which spans episodes 19 to 22. 4 episodes. I don't win against those A-class kids. Again, chance to use the island, chance to go to Okinawa. Anyway, there's a biggest assassination attempt on Koro Sensei. It is succeeds, but it ends up being effects of Koro Sensei. I really knew another ability where he just turns up into a ball as an effect with that, but side effect. We lost like a day or so. And then he'll be back normal. Maybe he's a previous attacks, but who knows what will happen next. nothing down, but something happens. Many other classes that were down, coming down with severe fever and cold on the phone uses a type of poison. Basically, the cold one's called is actually called Assassination 2. And basically wants two kids, a short girl and short boy. It's got to be Nagisa and Kaide. But they refuse to give them demands. They'll make the decision of infiltrating the base to get the cure. Where they encounter three assassins. Manage to take them out, each tries to take them out with their own strength. It was cost that Karasuma is temporarily poisoned, paralyzed for a bit. He can still move in a way because he's strong, but yeah, he's paralyzed. Then go to the final boss, and it's going to be Takao. If revenge against Nagisa. You can see how much has changed a bit. I mean, his eyes are more creepy now. And he has scars on his cheek from scratching. Claiming that every time he thinks about what happened with Nagisa, claiming he pulled a dirty trick, even though he didn't. He goes up and he's a mockery. I want revenge. Nagisa ends up finding him. And he ends up Takao destroying the cure. Make it nice on the killing, but best to because there was Saka. It's A-okay. Yeah, nice on it. Nice on his training. So before this, he had a bit of training with Arena's teacher. You know, now it's just as he uses up to defeat the girl once and for all. There's no way he's coming back after that. He's a government official, yet the way he did his training is brutal. They would have known about his brutalness if they have photos. But they didn't do anything. And they decided to these kids. Maybe something they could do about trusting the class. I guess, I don't know. After that, everyone's going to join one last day. Summer break. When the new school year starts. The final school year for them. As they're middle schoolers, I've got to mention. They go to middle school. So, that's always on a happy note. The second opening is good in its own way, too. Again, dancing. Opening 1 actually had a version change, as I mentioned earlier, when Ritsu was introduced. She got added to it. Not that difference. She just added the dancing scene with, like this. Also, the second opening has another version, too, but which is a short one, too, for episodes 19 to 22. I like both openings. I'm looking forward to the season 2. So thank you all for watching. Please remember to contact me. So I want to see all this culture. Look some up with culture. I'm sorry I didn't go much detail on each of the episodes. It's episodic, but it's a great series. So again, I recommend you give it a try. Either in page format or home or disc format. You get what I mean? So either one of these choices is yours. But I thank you, and I'll see you guys next time for season 2. Which I'll be doing tomorrow, but you'll probably see the same day, as I always publish the videos on the same day and stuff, so I'll see you guys next time. Kill Phoenix out.